Vicpothesis. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good. And all the distractions are working, and the great constitution of this country is being torn up, and now to the point where I was watching some video, and the dude says people have to get up and stand up and do their thing and blah blah blah. Right, but what happened to them? They couldn't fight the fight to keep us, where we needed to be. And this is the point now, my friends. Yeah, some people may think I'm late, but no, it's not at all, my friends. We can still, change things. And it says marching in the streets and all that. Is that the answer? It's only part of the answer, but so with that answer, there should be a common presence, turnaround. So check this out. Excuse me. The funds are being depleted, and they're not being replenished. And so you could tax the system in which way, whatever way you want to. So if there's a certain amount of crashes and medical calls or whatever, then the hospitals will be overwhelmed. The staff will not. They can handle so much, but then if there's an event, then all bets are off. And the only reason all bets are off, not that the people can't do it, or not that the people don't have the skills and their intelligence to do it, is because the funding runs out. And then at some point they're going to say, don't do it anymore, because it's just a business to them. Okay? So the resources are taken up, and not just one section of the resources are taken up at a point in time, you see? So the thing could happen, and I'm going to probably send this person a message, which I never respond to, so it's not a big deal, So, but I'll still send them a message. It's like I'm sending this message. It's like nobody's ever going to listen to, but I'm still sending it. Come on now. Regret is not saying what you know to be true, even if it's at your own risk. And then you just say it, and then it doesn't make a difference if anything acts or doesn't act in it. You have no regrets, because people have been saying shit all along, but so people continue to say it, and this is me now. So, when the shit hits the fan, my friend, it ain't gonna make a difference to me, because I can't control it, and all I can do is add my words and my thoughts to it, and maybe I'll do something else, And I write these people. They're in Washington, and of course you never get a response, but I'm sure they get millions of those texts. But as long as they look at it. And so, what is the call to action? There shouldn't be a call to action. So it's now is the reverse. Okay? We think the stupid, let's do the one egg. Let's do a dozen egg thing. Let's do that. And maybe a corn on the cob and a potato or two and a couple of veggies and maybe a little water. You're happy. You're feeding your family week by week, whatever. I mean, you're surviving. They're all no kids aren't dying. Everybody's at least alive. And that's to the point it comes to. The lower and the more pressure they put on you and the lower they can get you to go, the easier it is for them to say, it's the gaslighting, right? that, and like, oh yeah, yeah, of course we can. But there comes a point where we can, and then we can't because we don't have the means available, no matter what we do. And then what else is left to lash out? If you have the energy and the strength, right? So this is why you do it now. I get it. So think of it as two giant balls of equal size down in a valley, and they have equal way to go back up, right? And you push it, and then it pushes back and forth, and you have to, it takes a long time to do that, right? But at some point, maybe one overcomes the other, through years of whatever, and then it gets to the top. And then you're like, okay, it's going to push it over the edge, this one, and it's going to be just the one in there, that ball in there. So this is where you intervene. When that ball comes up, you try to hold it or stop it or pause it. Just put enough hands on it just to slow it down and take a little bit of the momentum away. I'm not saying on the way up, I'm saying on the way down. Just rub it, add a little friction. And if lots of people do that, it'll change that momentum. And then that little split in there, the physics change. You see? And then at that point, hey, one may crack. But that's okay, because then everything comes to a standstill if something cracks. You see? It's not a mission accomplished. And that's where we're at, and that's what we need to do. And that's what Vicpothesis thinks. And someday this is going to resonate with somebody at some point in time. And then whatever, whether it's good or bad, and I don't care either way at this point in time, I've done my thing. I'm here. I'm to the, let's do this, man. Let's do it. So that's the take on the whole societal or the governmental or whatever thing. They got incompetency, total incompetency running our stuff. Why is that? Is revenger? Maybe, and I'm sure there's some of that. But more on top of that, they just want to keep making money off the backs of the hardworking Americans. Let me say it again. The hardworking Americans. One more time. The hardworking Americans. And so wherever you're at and whatever industry you're at, let's codify or specify or let's amplify one thing. And let's say it. The things that we're talking about. One, you're an American. Two, you're hardworking. And three, if you're hardworking, it doesn't matter in what industry or what sector of life you're in, you're still working hard. You see? So, whether the guy stocking milk in the store, the person wheeling somebody down a hospital in a wheelchair, the policeman responding to a shooting or domestic dispute, or the fireman, coming to a house fire in the cold dead of winter or the hot of summer with all the gear on, so there's stressors there. Or whether you're a pilot getting person from point A to point B, or whether you're the guy shoveling whatever it is they're shoveling, or somebody sweeping the floor, it doesn't make a difference. See? And so we forgot who we are. Okay, I'm a mechanic. Yeah, okay, good. I work on computers. Whatever it is, it doesn't make a difference because you're still another cog. And just like I am. You see? So, Let us cogs stick together, because we can hit the brakes on anything if we truly wanted to. And that's the issue, because it's going to take a time for other people to wake up, and and there's people who are awake way before me. If I'm saying awake, is this what we're talking about? So let's just all be good to each other. Know the Creator's good and have faith in yourself, and know this is your time in life, the time you've been waiting for, that time you've been thinking, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that someday or whatever. This is someday, my friends, because there's not many left. So this is someday. At this point in time, it shouldn't matter too much to you or I. So let's do this thing. Anyways, Vicpothesis, love yourself and your family, and know the Creator is great. And then just think about that word and focus on that. Vicpothesis signing off. Oh yeah, this line is unsecure.